Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's GTA 5 video, we're going to be talking about some interesting info relating to some of the vehicles that might be coming out with the casino update, coming from Rockstar Insider Tezfunz2. So back in March, he put out this tweet. He said, alongside the cut variants of the Vapid Pyote, the Cognoscenti, and the Vamos, more vehicles were supposed to feature new variants as a part of Arena War, which is the last update we've had in the game. And that is the Manchess bike, the Tempesta supercar, and the Dominator GTX muscle car. Hashtag GTA Online. Now, you might be wondering why we're talking about a tweet from March, and that also is supposed to be for the Arena War. Well, there's been a very interesting update to this saga. So earlier today on the GTA forum site, Tezfunz2 said this. He stated, I was wondering about this post, and in that reveal hidden comments, it's the tweet I just showed you. What if those weren't meant for Arena War Part 2? Maybe they were planning them for the casino all along. Now, before we talk about what those variants could be, let's discuss some more information. So following up with that, someone asked him, so when you say they were cut variants, are those arena variants or just different versions of the stock versions? And he said there was nothing in the code that said this is an Arena War variant. I came up with that claim. Because it kind of works like Arena War vehicles, the code suggests Rockstar was planning to provide trade prices for those vehicles, which I understood as Arena War variants. The code only claims they were planning new variants for those vehicles, but not exactly Arena War variants. Okay, that's pretty interesting because it kind of wouldn't make sense if we had this update that was centered around the Diamond Casino and Resort, but for whatever reason had these like war machine vehicles that were meant for the arena. That just kind of wouldn't make sense. And a follow-up to that, someone said, I can see it now. Instead of a fleet of new cars related to the casino or normal, we get a fleet of these arena cars and a few new cars, and that's it. And he said, when I said those probably weren't meant for Arena War Part 2, I meant those cars may have new variants in the casino update, and they are totally normal. So in my opinion, that's great news, because I'm not really looking forward to seeing more weaponized vehicles added or more crazy arena variants added. Now, I certainly wouldn't mind if more Arena War vehicles were introduced, especially if Rockstar wants to update the arena. I think that's a fun part of GTA Online, but I don't think this is the right update for it. It's the casino update that's supposed to be about, luxury and gambling and highfalutin lifestyle at the Diamond Resort. It's not supposed to be about war machines crashing into each other in an arena. So now that we know that information, let's take a look at the, 6 vehicles that have cut variants that were found in the Arena War files that we might see in the casino update. So let's start with what I believe is the most interesting, and that is the Pyote Tempesta. So the Pyote Tempesta is one of the best and fastest supercars in GTA Online, and because it is in the Pyote family, it takes influences from the real-life brand Lamborghini. A lot of this vehicle looks like the Lamborghini Huracan. It also takes the side profiling of the Lamborghini Centenario. So I'm wondering if we would get a new version of a Lamborghini supercar. That would be awesome. Remember that this vehicle came out in the import-export update at the end of 2016. So it's almost been about 2.5 years. I know for a fact that Lamborghini has come up with at least 2 or 3 new variants of supercars since then. And it's clear that Rockstar follows their design, so we could very easily see a new Lamborghini supercar. And that would fit the theme of sort of a luxury lifestyle. Now, in case you guys are curious, the price of the Tempesta was $1,329,000. Actually pretty cheap as far as supercars go. I know that's kind of weird to say that, something that's almost $1.5 million is cheap, but in GTA Online version, it is. So are we going to be getting a Benified version of the Tempesta, something new, a Tempesta, 2.0, a Tempesta RS or something like that? I don't know. I'm just, throwing up names right there. But I think that could be awesome. That's definitely something I'm looking forward to. The next vehicle is the Dominator GTX. Now, this vehicle is interesting because the Dominator already has like 2 or 3 variants in game already. So in case it wasn't obvious enough, the Vapid Dominator is based off of the Ford Mustang. That's about it. It does take some other variants from some muscle and sports cars, but for the most part, it's based off of the Mustang. And there's a couple of different variants. You've got the newest version, which is the GTX. You've got the regular Dominator, the Pizvazor Dominator. You have the arena variants of the Dominator. You also have some older models of the Dominator that were added, like the Ellie. Even though they aren't directly in the Dominator family, they've still been sort of added into the game. So I can only imagine that with this, Rockstar is yet again going to add another variant of the Mustang. And I can see why. I mean, it's one of the most popular American muscle cars of all time. There's, generations of various versions and designs that they could come up with, and they know people would buy it. It would be incredibly popular. So I could see another version of the Dominator being added. That's our second vehicle today. Our third vehicle today is an interesting one. It's the Manchess. So the Manchess was added in the Bikers update, and I had always just thought of this as like a different version of the Sanchez. I don't really use it all that much, to be totally honest with you. In fact, I don't really know a whole lot about bikes, so I can't even really tell you what this is based off of in real life. Maybe you guys can let me know in the comments down below. This bike was featured in Liberty City Stories, obviously in GTA Online, where it's available for $67,000. So are we going to be getting like another version of a sports bike, a dirt bike, off-road bike? That could be kind of cool. Again, I'm not the biggest fan of bikes, but either way, it could be pretty neat. So that's the Manchess right there. Our next vehicle is one that I have been begging to get like a Benny's lowrider upgrade for a long time, and that is the Pyote. So I'm hoping that the Vapid Pyote actually does get some sort of upgrade. I don't exactly know what that upgrade would be, because you'd think that Rockstar is not going to add more Benny's vehicles. I mean, they haven't added them for years now. So why in this casino update would they all of a sudden do that? But the Pyote is amazing. It is based for the most part on the Ford Thunderbird. It takes some designs from the Cadillac Coupe de Ville, but for the most part, it is based off of the Ford Thunderbird. There's a lot of variations of this vehicle in game. There's a hardtop version. There is a no roof version. There's a couple of gang variants as well. So it would be interesting to see what Rockstar does with this vehicle. And it would be cool if there was an upgraded version that had just an insane amount of customization. So hopefully that's something we can look forward to in the Vapid Pyote. Our fifth vehicle today is an interesting one, but it does sort of fit the build of a casino update, and that is the Cognoscenti. Definitely like a luxury-esque vehicle. Like when I think of the Cognoscenti, I think of someone that's being like driven around by a chauffeur. So that's something that could be pretty cool for this casino update. In case you guys are curious, this vehicle, for the most part, takes its real-life cues from Bentley, the Continental Flying Spur, and also the Maybach Type 57. So it's a very luxurious vehicle. It's been featured in Grand Theft Auto 4. It's been featured in Chinatown Wars, and it's available in Grand Theft Auto Online for $254,000. And there's a ton of variants of this vehicle already. There's an armored one, there's a cabrio version, a 55 version, an armored 55 version. So this is another one of those vehicles where we've already seen a ton of different designs and versions added to the game. So again, it wouldn't be shocking to see Rockstar do something pretty similar here. And our final vehicle today is an interesting one. It is the Vamos. I think this is like the most recent vehicle that Rockstar have actually added. In fact, this came out in the Arena War update and was released as a part of the Valentine's Day 2019 event on February 14th, 2019, obviously. So this vehicle is brand new to the Grand Theft Auto series. It's a two-door coupe that is most heavily based off of the Chevy Nova and can be purchased for $596,000 on the Southern San Andreas Super Autos site. So I don't know why this vehicle would be getting like a new version, because number one, it was just added. So like, what could Rockstar possibly do? Maybe this is one of the vehicles that would get an Arena War variant, because there isn't an Arena War vehicle for the Vamos. It was just one of the normal cars that was added. I actually do really like this vehicle. It has a handful of cool customization, and it sounds amazing. But I know for the most part, there wasn't, a lot of exciting things about this vehicle. So maybe Rockstar would do a souped up version. I'm not really too sure what they could do. It's another really cool muscle car that hopefully they could have some fun with. But anyways, that's all the information that I've got for you guys in this video today. Hopefully you did enjoy. Let me know in the comments down below of the 6 vehicles that we discussed in this video today. The Tempesta, the Dominator GTX, the Manchess, the Pyote, the Cognoscenti, and the Vamos. Which one of these would you like to see return the most in the casino update with a new or updated or benefied version? For me, it's definitely the Tempesta. I'm sure that's going to be a fan favorite, and I'm sure like the Dominator is going to be a fan favorite too. But let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to hear from you guys down there. If you guys did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new or you want to stay up to date on all the latest GTA Online casino news. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube doesn't work, so if you ring that bell, you'll always be notified and be the first one to know when new information arrives. But, of course, as always, thank you guys all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.